to be honest with you, Jovi, I'm a little bit concerned. Austin Lee has been on a tear lately, but there's something about Luke Langley.
Luke Langley, an absolute machine of a man. He gets better every single time he steps into that squared circle. Austin Lee, though, as you said, on a pretty meteoric rise here in CSW. It kind of came on and took after the CSW revival, whatever you want to call it, this new era we're in. When he came out, it really kind of took everybody by surprise. I'll say here, though, Luke Langley will not be surprised. Luke Langley studies tape before every single match. I know I have a pretty good insight into his inner workings. Luke Langley will not be surprised by anything that Austin Lee has to throw at him here tonight. So he is not going to be able to shock everybody with his ability here. He's going to have to out-wrestle Luke Langley, which is something for anyone that is difficult for anyone on any given day. He's one of the best wrestlers on this planet, for my money.
Luke Langley definitely, over the last few years, has really become what he says he is. He is a GD killer. This guy is, I mean, in phenomenal shape, a veteran of this sport of almost, I think, over 15 years. This guy has constantly evolved his craft, and he is not going to let Austin Lee get away with anything. Now, Austin Lee has aligned himself with the tribe. He has gotten an edge to him since he's aligned himself with Coach Frass. But is that going to be enough to put away Luke Langley for the 1-2-3? I don't know.
Well, the fundamentals are there. He did align himself with Coach Frass. That gives him a different fighting style, and as you said, a different edge. And is going up against Luke Langley here tonight. I mean, I think it's safe to say this is the biggest contest he's had in his young career as he faces Luke Langley here tonight. This is a pivotal moment. Can he hang with him, number one? That's number one to stick around in this business, to keep leveling up. He has to hang with Luke Langley here tonight. If he gets the floor wiped with him, that's the end of Austin Lee. Frass is going to be looking for a new client. But if you can hang with him, that's great. If he can beat him, he continues this meteoric rise that he's on.
I mean, imagine if Austin Lee is able to pull off a victory over Luke Langley tonight, not only does he get a big feather in his cap, but he might have Luke Langley coming for revenge. That's something to worry about for the entire tribe, because Luke Langley is that dangerous.
Absolutely, he's a dangerous man. I will also say, Luke Langley is the type of man that if he gets beat fair and square in the center of that ring, he's not above shaking your hand, looking you right in the eye and saying, good job, kid. When he's been vested, he knows it. And it'll only fuel him to do better and train harder, as I'm sure a loss would to Austin Lee. But this match maybe means more to Austin Lee than it does Luke Langley, in the sense that Austin needs it to level up. Everybody watching here tonight, everybody that powers that be, if you will, at CSW, know what Luke Langley can bring to the table. This is Austin Lee's chance to show what he can bring to the table.
Nice move by Luke Langley, going for a cover. Our general manager / referee, Adam Kennedy, only counts a 2 count. And if he's the general manager tonight, he's got his eyes on the talent. And we'll report back to Hoodie.
Also an amateur medical official, from what I understand. Adam Kennedy, the man of many hats. Almost needed a medical official there as Luke Langley came barreling right at him. Sent to the outside, and
hard forearm strike. Whoa. Coach Frass getting involved there.
Respect.
Holding on Luke Langley's leg. I don't see Frass getting involved like that much. That's out of character for Coach Frass.
Yeah, unless he's trying to physically assault me in the ring. That's the only time I've ever really seen him get up in there and get his hands dirty.
I mean, Coach Frass is not afraid to throw hands, as we've all seen in CSW's lineage.
Whether you're a trained combatant or not, if you're in the way, Frass will just take you right out. But you're right, that is out of character for Frass. That's maybe something to keep an eye on here. And I don't know if Austin Lee even saw it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe not. Nice hip toss, leg drop combination by Austin, going for a flash pin here. Almost got it. Sometimes you can pick up a quick victory like that. Someone's not expecting a move, drop the leg on, get a quick pin. Didn't work out for Austin Lee that time.
Well, and every time, lateral press, schoolboy, whatever it is, if you're trying to lay it into him, number one, of course, you want to get the win. But if you don't get the win, you have a human being on top of you, you have to force them off of you. That expends energy. The more times you see folks grab a hold like this or go for a pinning combination, they're trying to win the match, but they're also trying to wear down their opponent, suck all the air out of their lungs. That gives them a better opportunity going forward. So Austin Lee, we talked about the fundamentals, we talked about the coaching. Obviously it's there as he has a chin lock here on Luke Langley in high and tight.
But you're going to see that exactly what's happening right now is Luke Langley's not going to stay stasis. He's not going to stay on his back. He's not going to let that energy get zapped, and he immediately got up to his feet. But, oh, beautiful power slam. 1, 2, no.
Great counter there from Austin Lee. Scooped him right up into that power slam. You see all the tools in this kid, obviously. You see the physical attributes, the mental attributes. I mean, it's all there. Absolutely. We're not selling him short here to say this is a big match for him. I mean, this is a future CSW heavyweight champion if everything breaks right for the kid. Really laying it into Luke here.
Choking him over the second rope, and
Frass gets involved again as well. I don't think anybody's too upset about this. Luke Langley, not exactly Mother Teresa here at St. Louis at CSW, but definitely out of character. And we wondered if he saw that original shot. I think that may answer it for you. He's choking him on the ropes. He's not afraid to.
Maybe corners.
You know what? This is where a coach comes in, though, right? Maybe they watch the tape ahead of time. They know what Luke Langley's capable of. They know that he's willing to cut the corners.
Eye for an eye.
Jump it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no need to sit around and wait for him to cheat or try to pull one over on you if you know it's coming. Best defense is a good offense sometimes.
Look at these hard shots by Luke Langley. Man, I wouldn't want to get hit by those. And you've been ringside for a lot of Luke Langley matches. I mean, this guy is a striker. Here, Austin Lee with a beautiful clothesline into the corner. Picks him up belly to back, drops him neck first.
Great
combination. Beautifully done by Austin Lee. Austin Lee's getting sharp as a dagger in there, Jovi.
I'll tell you, I am incredibly impressed not only from that offensive onslaught there, but like we said, the coaching and whatever the mindset is of these two, they went in with a huge game plan, and it is paying off in dividends here. You're right. I've been ringside for a ton of Luke Langley matches. We have a professional relationship in a lot of places, and I am surprised to see him having so much trouble here this late in the match, because that is something I'll point out. Luke Langley's cardio may be unmatched by anybody in CSW.
Absolutely.
And the longer it goes, usually it favors Luke more, but Austin is doing a great job of wearing down Langley here.
Jawbreaker by Luke Langley trying to mount some offense here. Langley does look a little bit more drained than he usually does. Austin Lee, nice combo right there. Beautiful back elbow right to the chin. Boot to the midsection. Austin Lee puts the brakes on it.
Great counter again.
Yeah,
scoops him right up.
Langley pushes him into the corner, rolls out. Langley known for the Saito suplex and the brain buster, two of his biggest moves. Beautiful spinning lariat.
Clearly has a lot of Luke's big offense scouted. 1, 2,
holy shit.
Second kick out.
Sorry,
from
folks,
Luke
on
Langley.
YouTube. I said I try not to curse, but I mean that was so close. That was so close.
That was a split second away from disaster there, but now this is the part where you got to dig deep. This is Austin Lee has to take this moment and capitalize. He's on top here. He can't get frustrated. He certainly can't let Luke Langley get back into this matchup.
I mean, do you think there's a part of Luke right now that's thinking, what the hell just hit me?
Absolutely. Clearly, Luke was trying to get into a groove. 1,
inside
2.
cradle, no.
Luke was trying to get into a groove with some of his offense. That's where you go when you're getting beat up, when you're on your heels. You go to your big moves. You pull those out of your repertoire. And obviously, Austin Lee was ready for them. So I'm sure he shot.
Nice hard forearm shivers right to the top of the head. Nice heel butt. Kick to the face. Beautiful offense by Luke Langley. Luke Langley trying to get that momentum back on his side, which is so important in pro wrestling. Missed the elbow there.
Once again, just not able to get out of the blocks here.
Yeah.
With his usual offense. There you go, right in the corner. That'll stop you right in your tracks. And maybe that is the beginning of Luke kind of getting ahead of steam here.
Watch, keep your eyes on Luke Langley. He just kicked the kid's face right off into the second row. Beautiful offense.
Now he's got him set up right here. He sometimes goes for a brain buster or a
Saito suplex.
Boom, dumped him on his head. That's it.
Cover 1, 2, no! Austin Lee kicked out.
Awesome grit and determination there from Austin Lee. Gets dropped on the top of his head by Luke. Luke now in control. Let's see what he can do as he is in the driver's seat in this matchup.
That was one of his, he loves to utilize that Saito suplex, and he drilled Austin Lee right on the top of his head. And now it looks like he might be going for the brainbuster. This is his coup de grace. He hits this. It is pay window time for Luke Langley.
A lot of his offense around neck compression, setting up for that brainbuster.
Austin Lee don't look like he's in good shape right now. Referee Adam Kennedy
Our general
checking
manager
on him.
slash amateur medical assistant should really. He's
Luke Langley going to the top rope. This is unusual.
whoa! Hops over him.
Austin Lee caught him with into the midsection. Oh! Boosted him up.
Whoa!
Fire that angle slam into the Uranagi. Oh! Langley kicked out.
Big kick out of the last second there from Luke Langley. What a hot matchup here. CSW Uprise bringing all the action to us tonight, Ben.
Man, that angle slam into the Uranagi combination, it was, again, another near fall. If Austin Lee loses this match, which doesn't look all that likely right now, what a showing he's done so far.
We talked about being able to hang. He's definitely done more than that. He has brought Luke Langley to the limit here, and he is right on the finish line of pulling off what I believe to be an upset, maybe not a crazy one.
Austin Lee mounted him on the top rope. Looks like he might be going for a superplex. Langley's not going to let that happen, putting the brakes on. A couple of shots to the ribs there. Langley fighting his way out. He is the stronger, I believe, of the two, but barely. And Langley going to the top rope. What is he going to do here?
We're definitely dealing with a couple athletes here, too, that one move can finish it from either one of them. They both have things in their arsenal that they can pull out at a moment's notice as a counter that can end this thing.
Oh, is he going to go for... What does he go for here? He's got him in a fireman's carry position. Langley again throwing some elbow strikes, making sure that whatever Austin Lee has planned is not going to come to fruition. Look at this! Langley with a top rope Frankenstein. What the hell?
Lucha Luki with a big Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Can he capitalize for a cover here, though?
Langley can't seem to recover and get, and like you said, just crawl over and put an arm on top of him, and that could seal the victory for him, but he's having a rough time. He's looking to roll over maybe now, but both men are down. Referee Adam Kennedy putting the count on him.
He can't find him to cover him, and that just shows that move was spectacular, but a move out of desperation from Luke Langley.
Absolutely. Look at them going toe-to-toe. This is a great match. This is a fantastic match. Great showing by both competitors.
Everything we thought it would be and more, and now these two warriors just going eye to eye, wanting to strike here in the center of the ring at CSW Uprise.
Hard forearm. Both of these guys are basically on their knees, knee fighting right now, but they're still throwing hard shots even from that position.
Well, trying to get back to a vertical base as well, but hard when you're sitting there throwing bows one after another.
Who's going to get the best of this exchange? Both men back up to their feet. Right hands by Lee and right forearms by Langley here. Back and forth. Here we go. These guys are throwing bombs right now. Both of these guys.
That's a hockey fight here. It looks like we're at the Mavericks down at Cable Dahmers.
Boot to the midsection gets blocked by Langley. Langley with that rising knee strike.
Big shot.
Oh, spinning back fist. Big belly-to-back suplex by Austin Lee.
Langley right on his feet, though.
Yeah, Langley's back up to his feet into the fireman's carry. Boots him up, going for that forearm strike. Beautiful T-bone. Nicely done by Langley.
Austin Lee getting out of the ring. Big dive from Luke Langley.
Oh my God.
Luke Langley feeling it here.
Luke Langley definitely needed that little burst of energy.
Oh, there's Frass again. Frass getting involved one more time.
Oh, he got caught with a knee strike right under the chin. Frass, what the hell is going on with
behind the back of the official one more time. Wait a minute. Zach Abstract is coming out here to, and I think he's on behalf of this fan base of what is going on with Frass and Austin Lee.
Langley taking advantage of the distraction, picks him up. Shoe drop brain buster. That is it. 1, 2, 3.
That's